Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jay Collette, and this is my YCS Knoxville Zoodiac deck profile. I did end up beating Sam with it, his Cyber Dragons. He bricked both games pretty hard, and basically how the match went was it was Pinkertop's beatdown, and that's how the match was in a nutshell. Game one, I think he drew triple evenly, triple Veiler, triple Ash, like eventually drawing into all those cards, and I was just sitting on the field like a Pinkertops and just like swinging at him and whatnot. So I mean. And anytime he would actually make a play, like I would just hit it with a hand trap. So yeah, that's how the match went. So anyway, here is the Zoodiac deck profile. My matchups, I guess. Round one, I played against Orcus and I lost 2-1. Round two, I played against Salmon Great and I won 2-0. Round three, my opponent actually had to leave. He lived in Knoxville, and work texted him and he had to go, so he had to drop. But he said he was playing True Draco, but he ended up having to leave, so we didn't even play. Round four, I played against Sam and I won 2-0. Round five, I played against Thunder Dragons and I won 2-1. Round six, I played against Thunder Dragons again. I played against Manav. We ended up drawing. And then round seven, I played another Thunder Dragon and we ended up drawing. So at this point, I'm 4 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. And then round eight, I played Sky Striker mine, and I got 2-0'd. So yeah, that's how the tournament went. Main deck was like okay. There's some changes I would make. I am playing like a table 500 deck at the end of the day, so I didn't really expect much coming into the event, but I wanted to have fun at least anyway. So we'll get into the deck profile. So this deck, as you guys know, is not going to like um, be super competitive or anything like that. So keep that in mind. We have 3 Thoroughblade, which is your main starter card. 3 Whiptail. Oh, by the way, this is a going second Zoodiac deck. We're always going second, so if they win the roll, they're probably going to go first. Or if I win the roll, I'm going to make them go first. So we built the deck to go. I built the deck to go second. So 3 Whiptail, 3 Ram. Ram is actually the best Zoodiac monster in the deck by far, because it has so many combos with Shakanine. You basically you can pop this with Barrage, or you can suicide it, attack into a monster, or whatever, and you can just always revive like Shock 9 from the graveyard, and it really sets up your link plays, which we'll get into in a little bit. And we play one Rapier. So that is it for the monster or the zoos, 10 monsters. For the hand traps, we play 3 Ash, um, 3 Ogre. Ogre actually performed really well. Obviously, it has bad matchups where it doesn't really do a whole lot, like Salmon Greats and whatnot. But this card is so good against Thunder. You always hit the LP, and it stops the Guard Dragon plays. So that was really overperformed, honestly. 3 Veiler, yeah, Veiler was really good as well. 3 Crow. This card I would definitely cut. Crow did not perform like whatsoever. This card does nothing against Thunder Dragon, and it's average against Orcus. It's not great. It's average against Orcus. It's good against Salmon Great, but honestly, I would just cut this card and find something else to play. Then we also play 3 Pinkertops. This card was like MVP. This card won matches by itself. Like when the zoos weren't doing anything, it was just we were Plan B. It was Pinkertops beat down. So this is how I beat Team Sam in a nutshell. Was Pinkertops beat down. So this card, yeah, is very nice. It's very nice. Plus, we're always going second, so yeah, it's nice. For the spells, we play 3 Barrage, 3 Tenki. If you draw both of these, it's pretty nice because you can obviously pop the Tenki, keep the Barrage on the field. You already know. Combos. And we also play 3 Desires for our final spell. So, and the main deck is 40 cards, by the way. And for the traps, we have 3 Evenlies. This card is really nice, especially game one, because the opponent's not really thinking about it game one, and you can blow people out game one with it. And then we also have 3 Impermanents. So that is the main deck. The only thing I would change is I would find something else to play rather than the Crow, because Crow, yeah, honestly, not that good. All right, But you're also got to keep in mind that this deck is not real super competitive or anything. But onto the side deck, 3 Sphere Mode. This card is really nice. This card performed really well against all the Thunder Dragon matchups. Yeah, this card moving forward is really good. There's definitely some changes I would make in the side deck. 3 Twin Twisters. This card is fine. I would definitely keep this in the side. Order. Imperial Order is also a really good card. Keep this in the side. I would definitely cut the rest of these cards. I have 3 Heavy Storm Duster, which I would not play again. This is for, back row decks and whatnot, but honestly, I should just be playing a different card, not this card. This card is just, it's too slow, you gotta set it and everything. I would definitely play something else. I don't know what I would play, but I would definitely play something else, not the Dusters. And the logic behind playing the Solemns is if I win game 1, I'm going to side out my going second cards and put in these, so I at least have something, going first strategy, so I can at least interrupt the opponent other than my hand traps. But honestly, these cards Order's nice, I would definitely keep ordering, but these cards suck. Because these cards are always getting popped. They're realistically never resolving. You got to keep that in mind. There's Twin Twisters, there's Light Stage, there's all these cards in the game, and these cards are literally never resolving. So, if they, and also they're actually really bad because games 2 and 3 are going to be getting close to time and whatnot, and just paying life points, you can just kill yourself. So yeah, these should not be in the side deck at all. They should be different cards. I would definitely play 3 copies of Different Dimension Ground instead, because that card, if it gets hit by a twin or a light stage or whatever, you can chain it. It's a normal trap card. You can just chain it at any point, and it's a dimensional fissure for the turn, which is basically a D barrier for certain decks. So that card I would definitely side. And I don't know about the other 5 slots. I would have to figure out something else, but. Anyway, that is the side, which was half of it was okay, and the other half was just trash. For the extra deck, we have 3 copies of Shock 9. This is the best monster in the deck, by far, because it allows you to get into all your link plays and whatnot. 3 copies of Tiger Mortar, 2 copies of Borbo, and 2 copies of Hammer Kong. So we play 10 zoos in the extra deck. The reason why we play 2 and 2 of these is because you just need monsters to detach for these other ones, because you don't want to be detaching the big monsters you have underneath it. So and they come up in certain grind games and certain situations like that with Veiler and stuff like that, where you need to summon something else just so you can attack. Yeah, so they definitely come up. So and I play 5 links. I play 1 Mrs. Radiant, which you don't really summon a whole lot, but sometimes you just need a beater, and this thing can always grab Pinkertops from the graveyard and whatnot. Firefighting Demardal, which pops it pops spell and traps, and also if it runs a monster over by battle, I can add a Beast Warrior monster from my graveyard or banish to my hand. 2 copies of the best monster in the extra deck, Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops. This is how basically I won games. This thing is a 4,000 beater, and how you make it is you just need to have 3 Xyz monsters. So just 3 Zoodiac Xyz monsters, and it's unaffected by other monster effects except for Xyz monsters, and it can't be destroyed by battle except for Xyz monsters. So this card is basically how you beat Thunder Dragons. Their only out to it is if they play the Dweller guy that gains 100 attack for every card in the graveyards. Otherwise, they have 0 outs to it. And if they have that card and summon that card, you can just Veiler it or Impermanence it. I think you can target it. I'll have to double check that card's text. But yeah, that's then they have no outs at that point. And last but not least, you have Borlo Dragon. So that is the deck. I hope everyone enjoyed the profile, and shout outs to Team Sam, and smash that like button. All right, I'll see you later, guys.